Welcome back to the Inheritance tutorial series. We're going to review our current files, animal, dog and driver class, and see how we can improve on them and what additional components we can add. Now, we look at this line here and we can already recognize that it's slightly excessive. Why? Because all dogs will have 4 legs essentially. Why? Because are they vegetarian? It's all going to be false for all of them, and meat will probably be the same for all dogs also. So what we can do here is add some aliftarade default items. So let's go back to our dog class here, and let's just say we're going to remove some of those components here. Okay, and we're going to stick them in as the default values. So our default value here will be number of legs 4, vegetarian false, and eat meat. So that's going to be our default items. So that means every new dog that we make we don't have to add these components because they will be the default values. So now if we go back to our driver class, this line becomes false and we just need to edit it accordingly and delete those first 3 arguments. Excellent. So that looks good. So we've just saved ourselves a bit of code for every time we create a new instantiation of a dog, which is excellent. So now, the next point we can look at is polymorphism. So if we consider this is our dog class. Okay, now what is polymorphism? Polymorphism in Java is a concept by which we can perform a single action in different ways. We can perform polymorphism in Java by either overloading a method or overriding a method. We're going to have a look at overriding. So if we go back into our animal class, we're going to create a new eating method, which we've not done so far. So we're going to say here public and string, because we're going to return a string, and we're going to call it eat. And we're going to say open bracket, close bracket, and we're going to say return. And we're going to make an assumption here that all animals just simply eat with their mouth, which is kind of true, but slightly non-specific. So all of us eat with our mouths. So obviously, like we said, this is slightly non-specific. We can be a bit more specific and define that in more detail. Okay, so let's now add another type of animal here, and we're going to add a new Java class, and we're going to call that monkey. And yes, we can say a monkey does also eat with its mouth, but we could also say a monkey uses tools, or it uses its hands to feed. So let's consider an additional instance variable for a monkey. We'll scrap that for the moment. Let's just make our constructor. So we're going to say public monkey, and okay, and we're going to say let's have a look at our dog arguments. We've got breed, name, we've got number of legs 2 for the monkey, vegetarian false, some are, some are not, and we've got meat, what's their favorite food. So we're going to say super, and we're going to say 2, false, and we're going to say favorite food is, let's just say veg. Okay, vegetation. Okay. Alright, so we know that. Let's just check to make sure that everything's correct. So number boolean string. Okay. Super. Okay, what did we forget? Anyone? Yeah, we forgot to extend. So extends animal, because it doesn't automatically extend. And we're going to create a new eat method here. So we've done our constructor, now we're going to add an eat method. Public, okay, eat, or string, and eat, okay, and we're going to say return, we use our hands and tools to these are some amazing monkeys, clearly. So we use our hands and tools to eat. As we know, we're overwriting this method, so we're going to use our @override tag. Override. Okay, so now that's recognized as overriding, and if we just see overrides methods from animals. So now if we come here to our driver class, we're going to create a new monkey. Okay, so we're going to say monkey AP and the monkey name equals a new, okay, open bracket, close bracket, new monkey, sorry, okay, semicolon, and then we're going to say AP dot eat, okay, and we're going to print that out just to see what that string is. Okay, and let's just solve this error. What is this error here? It says constructor dog cannot be given the types pitbull and food. So let's just check to make sure that everything's okay here. We've got string breed, string name. Okay, in our driver class, string. Okay, let's just run the code again and see what happens. Okay, so false. We use our hands and tools to eat. Okay, excellent. Maybe there was an old error with that. I'm a dog. Let's add a string here. I'm a dog. I'm vegetarian. Monkey. How do I eat? So let's just run that code. I'm a dog. Am I a vegetarian? False. I'm a monkey. How do I eat? We use our hands. Excellent. We could just add some colons in there to make it a little bit clearer. And that again. Excellent. Something we should also be aware of, when we're calling our objects, it's actually fine for me to say animal, because a monkey is an animal, and animal also here. And if I run that, so that basically reads animal K1 equals new dog, animal AP equals new monkey. And if I run that, we also get the same. If I try to put that on the reverse and say animal here and dog here, that will give me an error because, of course, not every animal is a dog. So it works the reverse way, but not the way you just saw. So I've made a new dog object, and equally, okay, if I spell that properly, equally a new monkey object here. So here we go. Have a go.